Morning YouTube, morning hair extension forumers and live journal hair community members. It's just Lara aka Rivet Liquor here, and today I'm going to talk to you about what you need to look for in buying dreads. What defines a good dread? What defines a bad dread? I wrote an article about it, and I don't know how many people have read it because it's not really stirring up much interest, but I thought I'd make a video, get out to more people and see what comes of it. The reason why I'm doing this is because I've seen some people in my space and just general wanting to sell stuff that doesn't really meet the standards of what other sellers would call good quality dreads. And I don't mean to be a bitch or anything, I'm just being critical of it. We do have a critique section on the hair extensions forum where you can post up your works, your early works, like your first works and new experiments, and ask what other members think. Sometimes you'll get a newbie saying, oh, they look great, because they're still newbies and they're still learning. And firstly, I'm just going to say what you really need to do if you want to make dreads is practice. I've got those 5 tutorials up. You can have a look at them. They're for single-ended dreads, but they can easily be converted for double enders and other, I don't know what else. You modify and make them triple enders. Basically, buyers shouldn't have a bad experience on their first purchase, because if they have a bad experience, they're going to be very cautious. There are some people out there that are going to take your money, rip you off. There are thieves out there. That's a sad truth, and they give the rest a bad name. It's just like one guy hurts you, you hate all other guys. Not all guys are going to be like that jerk. So back to dreads. What defines a good dread? It's a smooth, even taper. Smooth is usually a word classed as looking at not so much the texture of it, but the shape. This one's really fuzzy, but the fuzz can be trimmed off, but I don't really do that because I don't see why. This one's been trimmed. As you can see, it looks very smooth. This one was made from silky hair, so it's got a few kinks in it. Turquoise, Kiko Silky. It's the most annoying. It's the most beautiful color ever, but it's the most annoying to work with. This one is a worn dread. I made these were still some of my earlier attempts. I sealed this off with a bit of boiling and a bit of steaming. Worn it twice, and the ends are still sealed. It's softened a lot, but it hasn't unraveled, probably because it's monofiber and it was made from a bit more expensive hair. This is a double ender I made. I wore this one in a set that I got for the winter hair swap. They were made by Vic Serena, and they were very beautiful dreads. This sticks out a bit. What you want to look for is pretty much a consistency in the taper. A taper is where it goes from thick to thin. Think of a chopstick, think of an earplug thing. Some people have even tapering. This one looks like this one's got a bit more of a dramatic thick to thin thing going on here. Some have that much of it thick, and the rest is just like that for 20 inches. And they're really nice. They make really nice fulls. Some people are just more consistent than this, and yeah, these ones stick out. If you can get it to stick up and stay up, then you got a good dread. If you want to see what a good single ender does. Hello boys. Yeah, okay. So now I'm going to go through what you shouldn't look for in a seller. If you're going to get a pair of floors, you don't want them having dreads like these. What's these dreads? These are my very early attempts. Very early. Look at the loops. They're way bigger than they should be. Hello. I can see you. and the ends are really shit. Look, they're completely frayed. They're not sealed at all. Hardly back combed. Show you a lighter one. This one's a bit more well sealed. It's actually solid. But look, the end's blunt. And hello, I'm a fan, you know. Yeah, you don't want to buy dreads like these at all. If anyone's looking to sell you anything that looks like this, you tell them, don't even bother. You're not gonna rip me off. It's like a big contradiction with people in dread sellers ripping them off. You think you can make your own, but a lot of people, they don't have the patience. A lot of them, why do people buy dreads? They don't have the time to make them on their own. They may have the ability, but they just don't have the time. And they want a set of dreads. They don't have to put the effort in. It's a combination of patience and practice. It took me nearly a year to get myself up to the standards. Maybe 6 months to learn properly, and then like at the 8-month, 10-month mark, I was already doing tutorials on how to make them. Because I like working in manufacturing, so I pick up things quite easily. These were my first double enders. They're alright, but they're kind of unraveling. I use these as an example in my good dread, bad dread buying experience thing article. But yeah, you can wear them, but the ends don't really do much justice. These are wearable, but I wouldn't sell them. If anyone's trying to sell you anything with ends like these, tell them to get stuffed. Not like that. No, don't tell them to get stuffed. That's a bit rude. Anyway, tell them that they should practice a bit more and they should get better at that technique. And if they tell you to piss off or anything, just block them. Don't start a fight. It's not nice. Anyway, what I've got here are palm rolled organic dreads. These were an experiment. I just wanted to achieve a natural look. I had a ton of hair lying around, so I just made a few in each colour. Well, I wore them and they look pretty good, but the colours were too much. Basically what I did was I backcombed unevenly. I didn't go for that tapered shape. You can go for the tapered shape, but I just went rough backcombing just to get it into a solid bit, and I just palm rolled them like this. I also showed some of these off in my first promo video. So yeah, they don't need to have perfect ends. I've worn these a couple of times. Natural dreads don't really have this like perfectly tapered ends, and they're not sticks. Natural dreads just aren't sticks. They're lumpy and stuff. But these are like, you see people dye their hair these colors, but if you really want to achieve them, like I'd use these as extensions to real dreads. Like I'd chuck them in there with them, and yeah, these are supposed to fall apart a bit more. I don't think they'd charge you as much, but they do take time to make. Like, a lot of people think that, it's a quick fix, they're going to do it in an hour. But in reality, I will spend up to like 10 hours working on like a set of 30 count balls, which are 60 dreads in total. And these are single enders, so you can imagine how long it'll take me to do double enders. And I really suck at double enders. But, also, another type of dread is the no-seal type, or LS7 dreads. Or she says she seals them. But there's a great tutorial on drlocks.com. It's called no-seal dreads. And they're wrapped around. They're like, you just backcomb a little bit, and then you wrap more hair around, and then you braid the end and seal off the end. But they're really nice, and LS7 is doing very well. She's only trading through MySpace, but she doesn't even have a website, and she's had so many customers because her products are just so amazing. And I have to put in a plug for her because she promotes me as well, but I just have to say she makes really, really good dreads. But yeah, there's tons of hair sellers out there, and most of them are good. Some are bad. Some are a bit rude, but I'd be a bit more wary about the salons. I've seen some work from unnamed salons, won't give any names, and I thought she paid like $100 like 5 dreads or something, and she's like asking me if I could do a set of dreads for under $400. I was like, I can do it for less than $200, and you can get more. I can do a full head for less than $200 if you want short length dreads. And this is Australian dollars. So anyway, don't don't buy bad dreads, okay? Buy good dreads. Thanks for watching, and read my article, The Newbie Buyer's Guide. It's a sister article to Dreads to Sell, Dreads to Wear, and Dreads That Suck by Kick Shins. So give a read of that, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.